Well, Coach Dicker just informed us that you will be the starting quarterback.
Yes,
just kind of your reaction when he told you and kind of what your thoughts are now kind of going forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had our meeting yesterday around noonish, and, we talked a little bit, and then he told me to my face I was going to be a starter, and I just told him thank you, thank you for believing in me. Putting a lot on my shoulders right now going forward, and I think I'm ready for it. I know I'm ready for it, and we're just going to keep putting in work out here, and we will all be ready for it. So.
Obviously, you have confidence that you're going to get the job. You have belief in yourself. Mm-hmm. Was there any kind of sense of relief when Coach Dicker told you, just kind of knowing that your hard work had paid off and you were going to be the starter?
I mean, I guess I thought there was going to be more relief than there was. But then, it's like the starter. But now the job begins. This team counts on me every day, right? And which I already wanted to prepare myself like they already did, right? But now it's real. And we got a game next Saturday, which is a blessing. I'm so excited, right? But no. Not a full relief, because now the job begins. The job truly begins. We got to win some games. No, you're okay. You're okay. Don't worry about it.
Tell us about just like the setting of the meeting and like the lead up to it, and just kind of the emotion of kind of finding out the news.
Yeah, I mean BV. I knew it was going to be yesterday. BV texted me yesterday morning. I woke up, looked at my phone. Brent Vernon, can you meet with Coach Dickert at 12:30? I was like, yes. Walked in, normal meeting. We sat on the couch, talked for a little bit. Named me the starter. I was like, yeah, let's do it. It was a chill vibe. Cool. Coach Dicker's really cool about it, yeah.
At any point during camp, did you feel like you were, kind of getting a leg up, or just kind of tell me about like the kind of mindset throughout camp?
Yeah, I think it was a good battle throughout camp. I do want to say that he pushed me really well every day. It's not because I was doing better than him, but individually, I just felt like I was getting really good and I was improving every day. And it wasn't like, I was going and comparing everything he did to I did. Now, a little bit, because I'm not a perfect human and I want to win the job. But the main priority was me improving, not me being better than him in every little thing. But I guess so. It turned out to be that way. But all respect to him. I thought he had a good camp too,
Who's the first person you told after you heard the news?
Called my mom. I actually called my dad. He didn't answer. He was busy. It wasn't enough. He was actually driving to go on a camping trip to Colorado, so that's probably why. I called my mom right after. First thing she said was thank God, which is a great reflection of who she is and who I try to be, And, well, I guess the first person I thanked was God, right? First person I talked to. But my mother. My mother was the first person I told, and then my sister and my dad, a couple coaches. Told everybody to keep it on the low, Heck, couldn't have y'all find out before yesterday. Yeah.
Other guys have shared that your leadership style, you're not afraid to call guys out, and it's like tough love. Trey said.
Right.
What's kind of your approach to that, and how do you feel like your role is to make people better?
I truly think, I've been told I'm a natural leader, right? But I've also been told that I'm not the most vocal leader, which is the truth. Normally I'm not out here yelling at everybody, doing stuff. But then, if somebody makes a mistake one time, cool. All right, whatever. Not whatever, but we're going to fix it. We're going to get it. But if it happens again and again, it's like, all right, let's go, because we got to be there. And Trey, I'm hard on Trey. He says that, and I'm glad he said it with the kind heart, because I'll be getting on Trey. And sometimes I feel bad, man, because I've only known him since January. If I get on Josh Meredith, it's a little different. We've had a longer relationship. Now, I have a good relationship with Trey, great friend. But sometimes, damn, I don't want to come off as being too damn, man, who the fuck is this guy? Sorry for cursing, but I'm getting better at it, and people know, because I try not to make the same mistake twice. So if I don't make the same mistake twice, you can't either, because we got to go. We got to go, right? And I'm glad they respond to me well. I try to put in the most work I can so they believe in me, so it's not hypocritical. That's really my big thing.
I imagine in your life you've had a lot of moments connected to football that were very special to you.
Right.
Where does that moment with Coach Dicker when he tells you you're the starter rank?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty far up there. Now, I did start in high school. I started as a freshman. So that call, it was a different feeling. I'm really confident now. When I got that call when I was 14 years old, I was pretty nervous. Different feeling. But it's up there. Now, I'm planning to have a lot better moments this fall and upcoming, right, But it's cool. It's just cool to hear. Cool that it's actually happening. Cool that the work is paying off, and we'll see. It'll be fun. It's up there.
A fun moment after the scrimmage, Trey likened the receiver room to 2019 Alabama. I don't know if you saw it.
I saw it.
You're the guy that gets to throw to those
right.
guys. How does that feel?
It's a blessing. They did. Our front office did a great job bringing in a lot of talented guys. Bringing, like, K-Dub came back, Carlos, even though he's hurt, Josh. We got a lot of guys. Now, I believe in them with my whole heart. They're going to have to make that happen, like, to make that's a big group, and I love confidence. I'm confident in them more than anybody, but that's a big claim. That's like me saying I'm Tom Brady already, but love the guy. I know exactly where he's coming from. He believes in everybody in the room, so do I. So I don't blame him at all.
And speaking on the offense as a whole, can you speak to the job that they've done throughout fall camp, not knowing who the guy was going to be and working with two different quarterbacks?
Yeah, I mean, the players individually have done a great job because everybody's fighting for a job, right? Now, it's hard to get in a rhythm if it's two different guys calling the plays, right? And I think they've done a great job individually getting going with both guys, and Zevi does a great job. And we're not – I don't really know. I'm not back there when he's back there, right? But I don't think we're too much different. I think Arbuckle and Kuz keep us on the same page doing the same thing, so it's not terrible on them. But every person is different. Every quarterback is different. So, but individually, they've been doing great. Receivers have been learning from both of us. O-linemen have been listening to both of us. It's been good.
Coach Dicker kind of mentioned your willingness to stick it through. You didn't know what Cam was going to do after this past season.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that a little bit as well, and why your confidence never wavered in potentially winning this job?
Yeah. No, I knew, I wanted to beat Cam out last year. Straight up. I came in last winter, and I was like, I'm going for it, right? Didn't get it, rightfully so. Cam is a very, very good quarterback. Learned from him one more year. And I was like, I thought he was going to leave. I figured he would leave, and I was like, this is now they were telling me, we're super confident in you, and as long as you put in the work and do it the right way, you'll be our future. And apparently I did. So here we are, and I just appreciate them believing in me and appreciate the strength staff and Coach Buck and Coach Kuz developing me into who I am. Because it's not just me. It's not me. I'm not the reason I'm doing well, and I'm not the reason I'm succeeding. It's everybody else pouring into me, my teammates, the coaches. And I'm the one doing it, yes, but it's not just because of me. So thanks to them, thanks to everybody.
Coach Dickert spoke about recruiting you when you were still in high school and how he thought you might be heading to the FCS level. Now being here as the starting quarterback of the Cougs, just as you reflect on your journey, just kind of seeing this happen, what does it mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, the goal was always to go Power 5 and then play Power 5 ball. And unfortunately, at first, I didn't know if that was going to happen. My senior year, I played really well. If you want to go watch my highlights, you can drop the link in whatever article y'all put. My senior year, I went kind of crazy. Nothing came up. I didn't sign early. I was like, what do I have to do, And thank God, because that brought me closer to God. Because I was like, what do I have to do for this to happen? And I just had to wait, and I just had to be patient. 2 weeks before the second signing day, call came, Coach Morris came up here, and it just worked out perfectly. And it's a blessing because I don't know if I've told you all this. I look back at my notes sophomore year in high school, Washington State was in my top 8 for no reason. I'm from Texas. It was so random. It was Texas, TCU, Kansas, Washington State. It was random, right? And so it's just crazy how it happened. Truly blessed to be in this position, and it should be a lot of fun.
And then now that you've gone through fall camp, the season opener's right around the corner, how much do you think it helped you kind of, push harder every day, having Zevi behind you and bringing in that competition for you?
Now, I'm a pretty stubborn guy. I don't want to say I'm immature, but when it, I don't think I had the right mindset going into it at first. I was like, man, what? I can push myself, what, this and that, whatever. But no, it's a good thing it happened. I appreciate Zevi. I appreciate the way they did it because I'm better because of it, and the team is better because of it, and it'll pay off. So it's good.